So, Isaiah, tell me about this new show of yours. I'm really excited about it, and I can't wait to hear all about how you got involved.
Swagger is a sports drama that takes place in the DMV, one of, the meccas of basketball on the world map. And we just give sports dramas a new flair and a new taste.
Nice. And what character do you play?
I play the young phenom, Jace Carson, the bucket getter.
Wow, and you were into sports too, right? You played sports before you started acting. So tell me a little bit about that and how that prepared you for the role.
Yes, I played a lot of club and school basketball before doing this. And I kind of feel like through that, I kind of manifested my way into this role because I was the kind of basketball player that always was monitoring his growth. Always telling my mom to take videos of me in the driveway when I had a new move, or telling a friend to record me so I could show the family back at home. Because it was always about showing the family back at home, and monitoring my process. And you know, in this show, I have all those elements of what I've grown up doing my entire life, and I'm just blessed to have this opportunity to do what I love on and off screen.
Amazing. And where's home for you?
Home is in New Jersey.
Oh, very nice. I'm from New York myself, so beautiful.
Yes, tri-state. Woo woo. Vibes.
Yes.
Yes, all day.
Nice. And what would you say was the biggest challenge about playing your character?
Um, just getting to know the pace of his conversation, his mannerisms, his really developing his swag. It was something that him and Isaiah kind of had to go through, just not wanting to weigh the ship down. And, as a new actor, a lead, somebody that's going to have to really carry the show, I really wanted to be somebody that my actors, my fellow castmates wouldn't just dread working with, or like be nervous about. I wanted them to really feel like I was gonna, do my part and work hard for them. So I did that in the first season, and a lot of it I was going off of instincts and figuring it out, with my acting coach Michelle Shea, who also coached Sanaa Latham and Omar Epps on Love and Basketball. But
And
say again.
oh no, I was gonna say other than factor and acting yourself, it was you compared to your character, which character you wish
Wait,
had.
Sammy, my internet is tweaking. Can you say that one more time?
Yeah, you're breaking up a little bit. I can't hear you either.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we lost her.
No, repeat that. Hey, now?
Yeah, we can't hear you still.
Okay, hang on. How about now?
Sort of.
Sort of, kind of. Still breaking up though.
Okay, what about now?
Perfect. We can hear you
Good.
better.
Yay! So I was just basically asking, in what ways do you relate to your character other than being an athlete yourself? And if you don't, which characteristics do you wish you had?
I relate to my character in all the ways. I feel like, you know, I I know what it's like to be the man of the house. Um, I know what it's like to, be your best and worst critic. Um, Jace really just wants to be, the best version of himself, and he wants to impress himself. Jace is also very like calm and reserved. Jace is also very loyal. I relate to him on a lot of those fronts. And he just feels responsible to, uplifting his community and his family. And I think a lot of people can relate to that.
Absolutely. And tell me a little bit about working with the cast. It looks like you have some amazing people that you get to work with.
Yeah, I mean, some of the most inspiring people in this business, I would say. That Orlando Jones joined us this year, and you know, we all know him for like his roles in comedy and like he in his comedic way, but he's such a real person, such a deeply layered person than what we see on television sometimes. Mac Wild's big brother that I have, O'Shea Jackson, big brother that I have, Chanel Zora, like Quavinjane Walls, like they're amazing people. I think I've been blessed with the opportunity to learn from them, but then also teach them a little bit about themselves and about, you know, just their swag and their gratitude. And I'm just really lucky to have that opportunity.
And who would you like to see guest star on the show in the future? Because I know the show has a huge future ahead of it.
I feel like I want to see Bentley Green on this show, Ahmad Ferguson. I want to see Jonathan Davis. I want to see some more young Black brothers, you know, join the cast. I want to see some grown brothers, like people established in the business, come join us too. I like Jabari Banks from Bel Air. That's like a fan favorite because we come out kind of at the same time. So I'm excited to see him and work with him. Who else? There's definitely some people that I'm missing that, but I've named a lot of like my friends that I've made in the business so far. So I'm biased.
Nothing wrong with that. We all like working with our friends, so I love that. And what's next for you in terms of acting? Do you have any fun projects on the horizon other than the show?
Yes, I am working on producing some of my own movies, you know, getting a feel for the business and just seeing if I can you know, kind of spearhead my way at that dream of mine. Also, I just signed with the new agency, APA. So, you know, a lot of opportunities are coming on the table and coming fast. But, you know, also, you know, just looking for new ways to uplift my community with what I do have, which is swagger. So like I run a AAU team out in LA called Elevate Hoops. I co-own it. And we're sending a lot of kids to college. Like me being a kid that's been playing the game for so long and always wanted to go to college, like I think it's very important to mention that, you know, I'm helping kids go to school and you know, do what they love and play for free. For you
And
know,
how did you start that project? I would love to hear more about that.
so during the summer of Swagger being dropped, like Swagger went through multiple hiatuses during season one. And, you know, during every hiatus, I just honed in on my craft, which is basketball. Like, and that's what I tell these kids, like, don't ever let people take your foundation from you. You know, go play basketball in different settings and different gatherings, because in LA, I want to say in Carson, I met a coach who was starting an AAU team, and I was just leaving an open gym, and he asked me to stay behind and play, you know, with some kids that were my age. And I ended up having like a videographer that I was close to at the time that was shooting me. And I still have the video up on my Instagram. It's like this ball is life video. But we ended up connecting, and through this video that I made playing on his team and winning the tournament with him, I was able to bring his team a lot of viewers from, all around that state of California. And like, as I went back to Swagger, went home and come back, I always touch base with him. He's been able to grow his program to the point where he offered me co-ownership in the program, and I said yes immediately. And now we have some of the top prospects on the West Coast playing with us, and getting offers from all types of amazing schools, like the schools in the Pac-12 like UCLA, USC, Kansas, just any school you can name has come and is in contact with that coach that I made friends with a long time ago. And I just always move with gratitude for any time, or for any opportunity to play the game. And it's served me well. It's got me through these doors here on Swagger, and I'm also like, helping kids go to school every day. So it's a beautiful thing.
That is absolutely amazing. I come from a Big Ten school. I live in a town with a Big Ten school where basketball is huge. And I think that's amazing what you do. And if you ever come in the area, let me know. I will definitely be supporting you. And I want to find out how I could support you 100%.
Thank you. Where are you located? New York still, right?
No, I'm in Pennsylvania, actually. I live right by Penn State.
Oh, wow. Well, you can definitely support me and tell everybody to watch Swagger on Apple TV. And just stay tuned, because I have a lot of different art coming for people, and basketball camps that I want to start, and just getting more involved in my community on the East and the West Coast. So definitely going to be making some big moves soon, and I hope we get to reconnect.
Yeah, we will. Absolutely. And if there's any way I can help you with anything, please, please let me know. I want to help and support. I'm very big into helping people and with projects like this.
Yes, thank you so much.
Absolutely. And one thing I like asking people I interview is, tell me a fun fact about yourself that might surprise your fans.
Like I got a crazy love for Cinnabon, man. Like I'm a cinnamon apple like fanatic. Like anything cinnamon apples, just cinnamon. I got a crazy thing for cinnamon. And I like to eat dried cranberries and dried mangoes. Fun fact, what else? Fun fact about Isaiah, I wasn't always a basketball player. The first sport I actually played was soccer.
Oh, wow.
Until I was in the 6th grade. And then I said, oh, like, Dad, I really like basketball. And I was starting to grow and get taller. So I wanted to be more involved with the game. And I just saw where the culture was going with this game in terms of like the way they're shooting it at people's games in real life, like in these basketball mixtapes. And I wanted to be a part of the culture that way. So it's a blessing to be immortalized in Jace Carson.
Yes, I am very proud of everything that you did. And who's your basketball hero, by the way? I got to know.
Come on now. Say his name with me. Let's say it at the same time. Come on.
All right, 1, 2, 3, Michael Jordan.
Oh my God, don't do that.
Kobe?
Oh,
LeBron?
yo, unite. I mean, those are all my heroes, but Kevin Durant for sure.
All right. I like it. Nice.
Bro, I'm not ashamed to say that, even though that's like my boss now. Yeah.
That's incredible. He's very lucky to have you as his protege, I have to say. He's very lucky.
I appreciate that.
Yes. And since we're on the topic of TV too, what are you watching these days?
I watch everything. the most recent show I just finished was Shadow and Bone on Netflix.
Nice.
It was really cool. They got some dope embedded messages about, you know, light and darkness and balance. I also like, you know, everything. I like the Power series. I like things that come on the CW. You know, the Flash. I'm very much a nerd when it comes to my shows. But I think I have to say and I just got recently, I got really deeply into Outer Banks too, because one of the actors from Outer Banks, Dion Smith, joins us this year.
Fantastic.
And you know, he just elevated our that one standalone maze so well. I had to follow up with him on Outer Banks, and Outer Banks is an amazing show. They take it so many different places, and we're blessed to have that show.
Nice. And speaking of CW, there was a show on a couple years ago called Batwoman with Cameron Johnson, who played Luke. I think he would be fantastic for you to work with one day. He's a buddy of mine. I got to say, you two together would be a dynamic team.
Yo, say his name one more time.
Cameron Johnson.
Camrish?
Yeah, cameras with a C.
Camrish Johnson. I gotta check him out. I gotta look him up.
Yes, he's fantastic. You guys have the same mannerisms. I can see you guys playing brothers in a movie or something. You have the same, and that's a big compliment because he's a good friend of mine. So
Well, that would be amazing. You have great energy, Sammy. So it's easy.
thank you.
Up to you, even with your camera off.
Yeah, I just got out of my other job, so I'm a personal trainer, so I'm like a big sweaty mess right now. So I'm like, no camera for me today.
Well, that's where I come from. A big sweaty mess. You should know. So no, you can talk to me in any state.
Thank you. And where can we follow you on social media so we can continue to follow this incredible career of yours?
Follow me on social media. It's really Zcash, but it's a 7AY. So the Z in the Z is a 7AY cash. I like to think 7 is a lucky number of mine. You know, Jace Carson wears 25, and 25 added up is 7. And in season 3, he probably has the potential to wear 7. It's a very beautiful number, and it kind of resembles a capital Z. So I put it on, you know, my Instagram. I've always been called Zcash. I've you know, just like Jace, I've kind of manifested my way into, you know, my dreams with basketball, I would say. So calling myself Zcash, I used to have a poor jump shot, and calling myself Zcash turned into me becoming one of my team's best shooters. And from there, I won't leave that name behind, because it's the first initial manifestation that's got me to where I am. So yeah, follow me on Instagram, 7AY Cash.
I will add you right now. Thank you for taking the time. I appreciate you, and I can't wait to have you on again soon.
Yes, I can't wait to talk to you soon. Thank you for having me, Sam.
Anytime, you're always welcome.
Yes.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Have a good one. Thank you, Sammy.
You too. Bye.
Bye.